Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are on the brink of manifesting some big things this week. I keep getting this energy that it's a miracle week. I even wrote it on my cute little chalkboard that I have outside my front door for all of my neighbors to see. There's just this energy that something big is about to happen. I'm feeling it in my body. I had such an unsettled feeling for the last 2 days. I know this feeling. I know it. And I know it's going to happen to my clients. I know it's going to happen to you guys out there watching. So I'm here to tell you at the start of this video, whenever you're watching this, if you've stumbled across this video, something is coming for you. So relax in the angst, in the anxiousness, and just say, I'm here. This is what it feels like to receive a manifestation. We feel a little tight and constricted right before it arrives. So speaking of that, when you're feeling tight and restricted and you have resistance in your life, how do we find a perspective shift? So when your 3D reality, in this video, we are going to talk about when your 3D reality is not enjoyable. Say you're at a job you don't like. Say you're trying to manifest new friends because you feel lonely in your life. Maybe you're trying to manifest a special person and you feel lonely and single. Maybe you feel stuck with your finances and you're just looking for that extra boost of money throughout the week so that you can just relax a little. Your current reality is not good, right? That's why we manifest, because we want better for ourselves. We love ourselves so much that we're like, I choose better. I am not staying in this crap that I'm in right now. So when we're in that situation, how do we flip the script in our mind and see it differently? And I'm here to tell you how. So my favorite thing to do is gratitude. And I'm not going to sit here and say, be grateful for where you're at, blah, blah, blah. Some people don't like that. But it really is a shift in how we're seeing where we are. And gratitude is a huge energy shift. It changes your vibration. In other videos, I talk about stepping into a bubble each morning when we wake up. And those bubbles are frequencies. Are you going to be in the joy frequency? Are you going to be in shame and guilt or fear? Or are you going to step into a happy frequency and a calm and peaceful frequency? We have a choice each day. So we have to change how we're seeing our current reality if we want to draw in a new one. So here's an example. If you are at a job that you don't like, okay, it is not ideal. You're just like, this is not what I want. I want you to think about 3 things that are good about that job. You are getting paid, right? Maybe you get to be in a beautiful office building that every day you're proud to walk in it. That could be one thing. Maybe you're outside and maybe you could be trapped inside and you could be inside 4 walls and be stuck listening to other people talking all day long. Where if you're outside, you have the freedom to kind of go where you want, when you want, be in the sunshine. It's okay if it rains every now and then. There's always a positive to where you're at. So if we can find a few things to shift your perspective to say, okay, my current reality is not good, but what is good about it? How can I see this differently? So being somebody that works outdoors, there's so many positives to that. What I want you to do is if you're going to work tomorrow or whenever you're watching this video, the next time you're going to go to that job and you're outside, imagine if you were not outside and you were stuck inside a building and you had like 3 or 4 people around you that you were trapped in a chair and you're having to listen to people complain the entire day. Now, take yourself out of that situation and go put yourself in your current job and you're outdoors. Maybe you're allowed to listen to your own music. Maybe you're allowed to do your own thing. Now you can appreciate where you are and know that it's temporary. That's not your job for the rest of your life. But for right now, we need to be okay with our 3D reality. We cannot be constricted and feel like resistance every single day. So shifting our perspective will allow us to relax a little, find a little joy in our 3D reality. And then once we're open, then the universe brings us a new job. Okay, here's another example. Say you're somebody who wants to manifest friends and you're feeling lonely in your life. No one's calling you to hang out. You just feel like you don't have a social life and you feel like a loser. Well, let's imagine you were just abroad, right? You were just out of the country, living with another family. You were kind of stuck to their rules, their food, their lifestyle. and you were just there for an entire year. You never had your alone time. You're always around people that maybe you weren't comfortable with. Okay. And maybe you were being social and you were constantly having to go out to dinner. You were having to go to parties with these people because that's their culture and that's what they did. Well, now you fly home, you're in your apartment in your home, and you're like, finally, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. Nobody's watching me. I can walk around naked if I want to. I can order food to my house and I don't have to go anywhere. And now you're shifting your perspective and you're seeing your life as more fun and like less stressful. And you can appreciate where you are and find gratitude for what's good in the moment. And in the moment, yeah, you want friends and you want to go out, but maybe it's nice to not have to do that all the time. And then when you settle into that, that's when the universe makes you bump into a new friend at a coffee shop and you build this friendship, and then all of a sudden your social life picks up. It's because you let go of the need for it. You finally surrendered and said, I'm just going to be happy wherever I am. I don't need to know my next steps. I don't need to sit here wishing I had friends. I'm just going to love and be happy with what I have right now. And that's when the universe brings you your manifestations. It is textbook. Another example would be, say maybe you're living in a space and you're thinking it's really, really tiny and you're wanting a more expansive home to live in, or you're just not happy where you are, right? So I forget what video I was watching, but there was a guy talking about how somebody was complaining about how small their apartment was, right? Well, all of a sudden, in a meme, they put a whole bunch of animals in the space with this person. There's a cow, there's an elephant, there's monkeys all over the place. And it was like a little cartoon meme. And this guy is now like feeling so trapped in his his apartment because there's so many things in it. And then all of a sudden he's like, I've had enough, get out of my apartment. And he lets all of these animals out of his apartment. And now he's so happy and he feels like there's so much more space, but he's still living in the same environment. So that is just a simple perspective shift. We can always go to the worst case scenario to appreciate where we're at and what we have. So an example is money. Say you're feeling strapped with money. Maybe you can sit around and think about like what you do have that other people might not have. Do you have a home to live in? Money might be tight and it might be hard to pay your bills, but you're able to get it somehow. You're able to still have maybe small luxuries that other people don't have. So finding gratitude for the 3D reality bumps us into alignment. It jumps us into these happy, joyful, calm frequency bubbles. And when we're in that bubble, that's when our manifestations can arrive. And like I said in the beginning of this video, something is coming this week. So I am here to quickly remind you to stay in the light. Stay in a good vibration. Stay in your frequency that feels good. Do not let your current reality kick you off this journey. It's always darkest before dawn. Right before it arrives, you have these moments of doubt and fear and like, oh, I just can't stand this. I want friends. I want a better house. I want money. I want a partner. I feel like it's never going to come. That's when you need to shift your perspective and say, you know what? My job isn't that bad. I get to talk to wonderful people. I get to do this and I get to have a little bit of freedom, and maybe I can take my lunch hour whenever I want. Maybe I don't have to clock in like so precisely every single day. Find the good. When you find the good, you allow more good to come in. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I am super excited to be here every day sharing these messages with you. And in fact, I just started a Patreon page. The link is in the description. I'm going to be posting energy readings every Sunday night. I'm going to be posting manifesting courses and content for you to print out and keep and save, and more videos like this will be on my Patreon. I'm going to keep my YouTube the same, but Patreon is going to have a little bit more. And you're going to get a more in-depth look at my life, my examples of my clients and how they've manifested certain things in their life. So it's just going to be filled with like an abundant amount of information, really, really going to enhance your manifesting game. So hit that link below, go there, sign up, and I cannot wait to connect with you over there. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.